Alright. Wait for my internet to catch up. Oh. Alright. So, as you went through this portal left behind from the Nautilus ship with the long squid tentacles, the ship begins to approach the barrier threshold of this arcane doorway. And as you go beyond the threshold of the portal, the ship you are flying on slips through the inky black interior barrier, revealing what is on the other side. As you see, you are now in this vast, deep dark purple and blue space. A void that goes on infinitely in every direction. The ship is floating, still feeling like it has momentum in the forward direction you were in. And it is floating towards a massive mouth of a shimmering, barely visible translucent tube in the space. Looking around, you can see that there are dozens of these tubes, whether they are super far away, some closer than others. They seem to be kind of organic around here.
Do I know what these tubes are? Are these like,
Do you have knowledge of the planes?
Yep.
Hit me up.
That is a 21.
Yeah, these are pathways between planes. So if you are to cast something like Plane Shift, you are coaxing the organic pathway between planes, connecting one of these ends of the tube to you and the other end to where you want to go. So these are just visible pathways between places.
Can you see, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can you, like, in the tubes, is it just, like, blackness, or, like, can you...
No, you can see right through them.
Oh, okay.
Like, you just barely see a little glisten and shimmer, like a gloss, almost. And that's how you know that they're there. Otherwise, they're almost totally transparent.
Okay.
It's like walking through the glass tubes of an aquarium. The big shark exhibits or whatever, you know?
Right.
Gotcha.
Who is where on the ship? Greg, you're in the seat, correct?
Yep.
You're driving the thing, but you can see outside of the ship, as if you were the ship.
Right.
Who's on the deck? Anyone?
I think me and Tao are on the deck.
I'm also on the deck.
Okay.
Was down below guarding Greg.
I think it was you and the cat, right?
Everyone who's on the deck, give me a spot.
Not good enough.
Not any better. I got a 14.
Oh,
Yeah, I
good.
got a 7, dude.
Yeah,
Woof.
that's not good. Yeah, what'd you roll?
It must have cut out. What were you rolling?
Spot.
Okay.
Tao, at the very least, you're going to see this. Looking out to the left and back as you move away from the portal that you came in from, you see several other Nautilus cuttlefish-like things making their way directly towards the opening you just emerged from.
That's a 21 for Fia.
Fia will spot this out and help you guys kind of focus and see the rest of these details. The largest of the shapes, there looks like there is an entire castle city built around and into the shell at the rear of this creature. It is really big, enormous. Fia points out that there's some kind of dark thing floating behind this thing, almost as if this thing's towing it. And upon focusing, maybe going down, grabbing Grok's goggles, putting them on to look out further, you see trailing behind it, with massive chains tied around it, it's an incredibly gruesome-looking demonic hand. A person's hand. Made of stone, of some sort. Nearly the same size as the ship pulling it.
Great.
You are, as far as I know, Crag is still punching it away.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are making greater distance from the portal than they are reaching the portal. They seem to be at like a cruising speed as you are in a racing speed.
Okay. Can I see anything, or like no?
You know that there are ships approaching. You really can't see much of the other details, and you know some of the ships are enormous compared to the others, and much bigger than the one that you saw come through the portal.
Great. Do I know what side they're coming from?
Your directional left.
Okay.
I don't know if I think that's port. Your port side.
Sure.
I'm not a sailor.
Me neither.
Cool. That
Okay,
one.
so I'll be veering right, but like on a
Opposite direction, but
very
forward.
slight diagonal, not like,
Okay. Maximizing distance away from them.
yeah.
Cool. What do the rest of you do with this knowledge? How does Photonos feel seeing this?
Honestly, breathtaking. Like, not only has he not experienced such like a vastness of space, but he hasn't experienced that kind of enormous kind of creature. Like, just kind of awestruck, just holding on, not sure what to do in any sense.
Okay. Tao, how you feeling?
How is Tao feeling? Tao is the people following us are the people that destroyed everything, correct?
They don't seem to be following you. They're going towards the portal as you're running away from it. They seem to still be going into the direction of the portal.
No. Okay, well.
They're some distance away, but they're headed towards it.
I don't know what that is. If I do, then I react accordingly. But no, I'm kind of distraught. I have these 4 giant Tesseract hanging out with me right now, and I have zero clue what to do with them. I am a soldier that has always been given direction, and I'm just kind of like, we got chased off of our second homeland. I wasn't there for the first one, but I was there for this one.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of quiet. I'm kind of trying to figure out what the fuck to do and hoping that we're just gonna have a little bit of safety for like 5 seconds so I can get my head straight.
Okay. What's Fia feeling?
Thea is trying to make sense of the situation because things have happened so fast. I don't think she's ever experienced anything like this. So, yeah, there's not much she can do. She's just gonna hang tight.
Just kind of awestruck by it all.
Yeah.
It's fair. Photonos. Just off to your left, towards the direction of these things dragging the hand, you hear a small thunderclap. No one else seems fazed by it. You have a terrible sick feeling in your stomach all of a sudden. Were you about to say something?
There's a deep evil there. I wish we could stop it, but I don't think we're ready.
Yeah, you are very uneasy seeing this hand being taken to where you just ran away from. You kind of turn around to look at your new family members on the ship you find yourselves on, and you see a weird distortion in Fia's shadow. Kind of pull away from her shadow form, and as you kind of like cock your head to the side to like really start looking at it, it snaps back and her shadow's normal.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic if I can, because I'd like to know as much as I can about what's going on there. Oh, I don't even have Detect Magic. Already used it for the
I cast Detect Magic in place of Photos.
Oh, that's something weird there.
It seems all of the cast shadows of both the people and things like the masts and stuff of the ship have a faint conjuration magic about them. Just the shadows. You also get a little tingle about shadow magic.
Oh boy.
What do you do with this knowledge?
I mean, does it seem ominous? Is it like
Yes.
a bad thing?
It seems very strange and ominous.
I mean, it's the ship we're riding on. It's not like we can attack the ship. We gotta get rid of the shadow.
Not necessarily the ship.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic? I don't.
I do not.
No.
I do.
Have one.
Go Fia!
I do it too. If it doesn't, we need to do this.
Does Fia have Dispel Magic?
I do have Dispel Magic. And I have enough
Because
to.
otherwise we're stabbing shit with I mean, I can attack it with my Shadow Scythe.
Third.
Can I attack it with my...
I will warn you though that I will only have done one spell in that category if I use it.
So is that she has Dispel Magic or no?
I mean, you tell me.
Yes.
You tell me what you're doing.
I'm trying to figure out more about these shadows. If Dispel Magic doesn't work, then I will slash at it with my scythe because I know nothing else.
Are you just slashing at the deck of the ship where a shadow, where Fia's shadow
I mean,
is?
I'm gonna attack the mast's shadow. I assume.
So you're
Fia
slashing
is
at the
not-
deck of the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will use a shadow point to kind of like morphic blade through stuff, except for whatever I'm trying to hit in the shadow.
Describe more of that to me. I'm not sure what that means necessarily.
I am trying to attack the particular magic within the shadow, but not the ship itself.
Okay.
With Morphic Blade, I can slice through all matter and still deal an attack on whatever is in front of me. But it
Alright.
takes a whole Yeah, Morphic Blade. Spend 1 shadow point. No,
Roll.
sorry.
Roll me an attack.
Okay.
You guys see Tao wind up his scythe and just cut into the floor.
That was a 19.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Oh. Uh, 13 damage.
Your blade goes in, and you definitely hit something. Wasn't the shit. Something was there. And then as you're like halfway through the stroke, feel it disappear. Like you felt a resistance as your blade like sunk into something, and then it was gone. You go through the rest of the way.
That helps me. None. Okay. I don't know what else to do. I look at everyone and I just tell them to get ready. I don't know what's happening right now, but there's something in the shadows.
What do the rest of you do? There's something in the shadows.
Basement, so I don't know about this, right?
Correct.
Are the Tesseracts reacting to the shadows at all?
You pull them out.
I mean, I don't think I can fit all of them in my backpack, so at the very least, I probably have one in my hands right now. No, I probably couldn't wield my scythe. Yeah. I mean, I guess they're in my backpack, so... Yeah, it's... Take my backpack off? Does my backpack look like it's glowing?
Just from your detect magic.
No.
But nothing, nothing peculiar. What do the rest of you do?
Stay alert.
Okay. Do you move around at all?
No, but I probably
You
move
just
from looking
freeze.
out from the ship, but to like look more
I mean,
into.
already to move.
Okay. What do the other two
Whatever
do?
come.
The other one. Photonos. You there? Photonos. Sir. Can you hear me?
I can't hear them.
I can't hear them either.
Neither can I.
No, it's
But
like,
no-
yeah, you're just like not coming up for whatever reason. We see you talking, but
What?
Huh?
yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, that's weird.
But it gets is muted. Which might be why.
Well, they were going
Yeah,
through
we just
Nagitha's
muted it.
mic, I
No.
think.
Oh, okay. Maybe it disconnected
Yeah.
partially.
Maybe.
Something like that. Anyway, I was saying, I'm thinking of a million things to do, and none of them are useful. Just kind of frozen and like trying to come up with a solution, something that would be helpful, but not really coming up with much.
You could ready something, at the very least.
Yeah.
Get a spell readied.
Dad, what are you doing? Everyone's just kind of like freezing,
Oh.
watching you swipe at the deck.
I mean, I'll yell at the shadows like I can't. Does
Ah!
Alfred have any? Yeah, does Alfred? I mean, I don't know, man. Like
Alfred's dead.
What? Oh, that's right, Alfred. Ah, I forgot. Ah.
I shouldn't laugh.
You didn't have to be so blunt about it. Gosh.
I
Man's in
forgot all
denial.
about that. That's
Rip.
why I wanted to watch the last episode. Oh, good.
Rip. Yeah.
And
So-
all of his artifacts with him.
I assumed you took. No, you took the.
Yeah,
Took
you
his
took all
bag.
the things.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
are
cool.
squireless.
I'm gonna ready dispel magic.
Okay.
Wait, you have
Okay.
dispel magic?
Wait,
Wasn't that what we were looking for?
I thought somebody else did use it. Okay, sorry, I must have
No.
misheard. That's
no,
my
I
bad.
have detect magic. You didn't have that. I
Oh,
needed
okay.
Okay.
I passed that.
Dispel magic.
I've been mishearing things, clearly. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, shadows.
You cast it on Fia's shadow. Okay. You will see all the shadows on the ship flicker real quick, and then they're gone. And once they disappear for like the hot second that they go from being there to being gone, you kind of think to yourself, there's no like sunshine. Why would there be shadows here? Like there's no central projection of light anywhere. Shadows disappear, and ejecting out of the shadow at the top mast on the back of the ship, on top of the like abdomen of the spider, pops out a drow. A very unsettling looking drow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, aren't they all unsettling?
No, they're pretty sexy.
Hey, are you really gonna say that a whole race is unsettling? That's very insensitive of you.
Honestly. Its neck doesn't seem to support its head. All of its muscles in its neck up are limp, and its head just kind of like flops around. You hear the words come from it as if it were said by 100 people at the same time. You stole from him. He will be taking them back now. The drow jumps down, head remaining limp and unlooking, will make a sprint down onto the deck. He's gonna sprint into the ship, towards the control room.
Well, clearly he just went and jumped out the bottom. There's nothing to be worried about. Let's move on with our lives.
Oh, what? No, he's still on the ship. He's making his way. No.
Oh, okay. No? Just after him, I guess.
Cheville, you
Crag
hear
is still down there.
you hear footsteps quickly pitter-patter down the steps. They don't sound like anyone you recognize, and they are quick. Up, 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 up,
Right,
up, up, up.
Jason.
They chase after him, yelling, "Stole what from whom?" Scythe in hand.
Alright. Cheville, you also hear that.
Do I see any movement upstairs? Because I'm likely to stay guarding if I hear nonsense going on.
Yeah, you hear someone like charging down the steps, then you hear Tao scream something out. You heard what he yelled out, and then you hear a bunch of footsteps heading towards the stairs down into the ship.
Gonna fucking stand our ground facing the stairs, I guess.
You see a drow turn the corner. Its head like limply sloughs across from one shoulder to the other as it makes the turn. Not even looking at you, it is headed right towards the area where Crag is at.
Like the throne.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna interfere. Yeah.
Go ahead.
How far behind it are we?
40. Some of you are like 30 feet. Some of you are 50 feet.
I'm
some of
50
you are in
feet.
between.
I'm slow.
And by some, I
Do
mean
we attack it?
one of you each. He did his thing, then you dispelled magic. Then the thing popped out and ran. And it's really quick.
Okay.
So it's zipping down the stairs towards me, right?
Yeah, turned the corner and just kept running, and it's headed, down the hallway that you're looking down.
And how wide is this hallway?
5 feet.
5 feet? Yeah. I'm gonna be in front. Cat's gonna be behind, and we're gonna lock it off so that he can't get through.
Okay. Is that all you know?
Can I make it to him? Like I don't know how actually far this is.
You can if you want to charge him. Like, you guys will meet in the middle.
No, I don't want to charge. I just want to be like in the hallway, locking it up. I don't want to give him an extra action on his turn. I want him to have to move to me.
Okay. Tau. Thing charged down the steps. You follow. You turn around. You go down the steps. You turn the corner. You see it's running towards Cheville. Cheville has stepped into the hallway, trying to block it.
Am I like the first one down the stairs or the last one?
Yeah, you're the first one.
Oh, wow. That's okay.
And Fia,
Thought I was a
then
slow boy.
Photonos.
Alright, I mean, can I wouldn't know what it is. I don't think I have any knowledge,
The drow.
anything that would... Well, I know what the drow are. Messed around with them. Oh, well, fuck it. Okay, so I'm going to...
Also seems to be dead from the neck up.
Yeah. I will attack it. How far away? Well, how far away is it from me?
30 feet. No, 20.
20 feet?
Maybe
Okay.
15. Not a full movement.
That's fine. I will use one of my 5-foot blips and blip at it to get within range. I will go ahead and make an attack from there, moving the remainder. And I will attack and cast Touch of Idiocy on it.
Okay, what's the save?
What's the save? Well, it's touch and spell save. I get 18, but plus 2 because of one of my.
It fails.
So it's 20 DC for second level.
It fails.
Oh, it fails. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is a 26 to hit.
Hit.
Alright. That is a 13 damage, and it is 5 wisdom, intelligence, and charisma damage for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. And how much damage did you do?
Only 12.
Okie dokie. The rest of you are charging down? Okay. Yeah.
Dude.
Photonos, you'll catch up to Fia, and you'll both round the corner. You'll see Tau charge into it. You see Cheville on the other side, blocking the way. Cheville, this thing's going to run towards you. It's gonna let out this gaspy, breathy shriek. And you are going to rear back, getting ready to attack this thing or do whatever you're about to do. And it lunges forward and passes through you. You have this cold, creeping feeling go through your whole body. chilled to the bone. Can you give me a will save?
Will is gonna be 18.
Okay. You will take half of this. 4 points of constitution damage, so 2 points total. As it sucks.
To my con score,
Correct.
is that permanent or temporary?
You don't know yet. I'd write it in the temporary, because things can always be restored.
Right.
Even permanent damage can be restored, but some things
All
come
right.
back after you rest for a while, and some things don't, and you need to like cast restoration and that sort of a thing. So, it is your turn. It is 10 feet on the other side of you, behind you.
In my cat?
Your cat fits in a 5-foot hallway?
He's at the end of the hallway, right?
Sure. Roll a will save for your cat.
That one's gonna be 30.
Your cat's stuff. It's not gonna take any. It's half a 1, and I'm gonna round down.
Appreciate it. So he's like inside of the cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we'll say he's 2 arms and a leg inside of your cat. Half in.
I mean, we're gonna take full strikes on this guy.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 5 cat attacks and then 3 from me attacks.
Okay.
Give me a moment. Is there like a target number I'm trying to hit?
You have a 50% miss chance right now.
Because
but you only have to hit a 17.
okay,
Sorry, 16.
first one's a 22
High or low?
from the cat. Second one is also a hit.
Well, hold on. High or low on the first one?
What do you mean high or low?
Just pick high or low. It's 50-50.
High.
Okay, first one misses. Second one, high or low?
Second one was a 19 and 17.
Okay.
So that one's a
High or low?
high
Each hit,
every
high
time.
or low?
High every time.
Second one misses.
Third one's 18 plus.
Third one hits.
Fourth one's a hit.
Miss.
Fifth one's a hit.
Miss.
So a bite gets through on my cat, and then I'm gonna roll my 3 attacks. Hits.
High every time.
Second hits, and third
Yes.
also hits.
Hit. Hit.
So I got a bite. No, I got the second one's a claw, and then I have a
Just roll your
claw
damage.
and a bite from me.
Okay.
I'll come back to you with my damage.
Okie dokie. Craig, you are very aware of what's going on. Are you doing anything, thinking anything? What is Craig feeling?
Really terrified?
That's fair.
Craig's not doing well health-wise. So, probably very scared.
Okay.
I don't know. There's nothing I can do, right? Like, I have to focus on...
You tell me what your intentions are, and I'll tell you what limitations you may run into.
I also have my damage whenever you're ready.
Yep, ready.
So that's going to be 43 total, 17 from the cat, and then the 26 from me.
Okay.
And then I get my improved grab on mine, not on the cat's.
You phase through it.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't get that then.
No. It is partially immaterial right now. Alright, circle around to Fia. You see this thing just jump straight through Cheville as he goes into cat form, and then it runs past him, and you see it partially phase through his cat as well. You see them swiping and trying to bite at it and doing their primal stuff, and it looks like they're just almost swiping at air half the time. What do you do?
Well, at this point, there's not much I can do.
There's always something you can do. You guys need to stop saying that. You can always do something.
Okay, there's not much I can do that wouldn't hurt everyone else.
Right. Or it's not clear if there's something that we can do. We are melees. Or I'm a melee specifically.
With non-magic weapons. Or non-ghost touch.
Right, so I can literally flail and do nothing.
Right.
So that's not true.
I mean, 43.
Probably half of that though, and that was a
Pretty good.
whole bunch of nonsense.
Fia, you want me to come back?
I honestly don't have anything I can do.
Okay. You don't have anything that's a single target?
No.
Alright. That's okay. Both of us.
I just want to clarify. Tau is in front of me in a tight hallway.
Yes. And then
there's some
Cheville.
Space, then
Yeah.
Cheville,
Space,
and then the cat.
Cheville, space, cat.
And the drow type thing is
Halfway into the cat.
past them? Okay.
Just another day.
Right, I'm gonna click my boots and teleport forward about 20 feet, so I'm past Tau.
Okay.
You
You can probably
even
get
the cat is in the hallway, right?
you can get past Cheville at the maximum click.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll do that. Even the cat is in the tight 5-foot hallway, right?
Yeah. It's squeezed in.
Okay. For now, well, I'm gonna chuck a harpoon at it for now.
Okay.
'Cause can't do at the. Do we know where the drow is? Like, it has a general space.
Do you know what? What was the question?
But I can see where the drow generally is, even though it seems
Yeah.
to be kind
Yeah.
of lucid right now.
It looks very material to you.
Okay.
Nothing seems off other than it's like clipping through the cat.
Okay. Bill, did you, for that save you tried to make that dropped you like 4 Constitution or whatever? Did you roll well on that
18.
with the thing you already added?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 and my cat rolled a 30. Was I supposed to add anything else to that, or?
Probably not. I'm just trying to. Do you think it would be? What was the natural roll? That's what I'm trying to get at.
My natural roll was, I think I had a +7 at that time, so it was 7. Or no, the natural was 11 plus.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna check the harpoon at it. Yeah. That's a good enough roll that can't help. 28.
Oh yeah. High or low?
It's high.
You missed. You have a 10% chance of sticking the cat. So on a 1, stick the cat. You yank the chain back when you notice it doesn't quite sink in just in time.
Thank you.
Cool.
Top of the order, I believe that's Tao. Tao.
Oh boy. So that thing phased through Seville and is proceeding forward, correct? To the cat at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, he is currently phasing through the cat partially.
Oh, he's all the way at the very end. Okay. Well, I can't make any touch attacks. I will proceed forward, being ready to make an attack. But I don't think I can get close enough. Only got a 20-foot movement, so I could burn another 5 foot. That's my last little
just
blip.
Getting closer?
Yep.
There is a second hallway running parallel on the other side. It's probably like a 15-foot across.
He says now.
Sorry, I mean, it's a ship. Like, things are usually symmetrical.
Well, then, can I jolt sideways and start? Do I?
Totally.
Well, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm gonna jolt sideways and start running down this.
Cool.
To hopefully get around
you
it. Or-
know where Craig is, and he's gonna be in like 3/4 of the way down this hallway.
Heard.
And that's, other than Cheville, that's the only other thing this thing could be going for.
All right. Well, then I will charge, readying an attack. Just in case. I can hold a touch attack all the way until so.
So if you're gonna run the whole time, you can run 4 times your movement speed.
My goal is to try and cut this thing off.
Mhm.
So I will get as far as I can in front of it down this hallway.
Cool. Cheville. Or is it the thing's turn? I think it's the thing's turn.
Yeah.
Starts its turn in the cat. Can the cat give me a will?
That will. I think it's just a 28 this time. Yeah, 28.
It takes 1 point.
Yuck.
Negligible as of right now. It is going to go through your cat and decide to go through the side of the wall at like a 45-degree angle. He is going to enter the room that Crag is in, or that Crag is sitting in, as Tao is going to round the corner into the room at the same time. Cheville, you are up. You can assume this thing is beelining into the control room.
How far away is it again from me?
30 feet down the hall.
Yeah,
Then you turn,
I have 40-foot movement, so
and your cat's even closer.
right. So I'm
That's
just gonna
nice.
like bypass the cat, get on the other side of this dude, and we'll try, like basically box him in and close him in so he can make some strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do a bite from both of us. Mine is gonna hit, and also cat is gonna hit. Are they actual hits or no?
Alright. High every time.
Yeah.
Miss. Miss.
Alrighty then.
Fia. Anything else? You see everyone's running down the hallways, going towards Crag, including this thing.
Right. I mean, there's still nothing I can do. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Photonos.
Doug.
What'd you do?
Okay. Just remind me really quick. Where is this cow now at this point?
Cheville ran past you.
Okay.
You're 30 feet from the control room that everyone is charging towards. That Crag
Okay.
is in.
I want to run like 20 feet forward, and then I want to click my boots and appear
In the
in
room.
between Crag and the
Okay. You're there.
like be in the way, and then I
You
want to
see
cast.
this thing's like face and like top torso start to phase out from the wall, the back wall.
Good.
You have intercepted them.
And then I want to cast a cure wound spell, basically, onto Crag.
Okay. Roll your cure.
That is 22.
So Craig, you heal 11.
Heck yeah! 16, buddy!
Double digits.
Oh. I'm gonna die in one swipe.
Don't say that. You jinxed it. Right turn.
We'll see.
back to the top, Tau. You round the corner. You start to get ready. You see Photonos just blink in. Kind of turn his hand back. Touch Crag's shoulder. Pump Crag full of health. What are you up to? You see this thing starting to phase through the wall.
As it phases through the wall, I am going to go ahead and cast. I can't. I have to make a full attack. I will go ahead and spend another shadow point to do Shadow Sharp to double my threat range, and I will just try and make another attack, casting a Blade of Blood.
Okay.
That is. It's a 17, right?
Yeah.
The critical. Yeah.
No, 16. 16. You have to hit a 16.
Oh, it is a 16.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes. Awesome. Well then, excellent. I hit a 16.
Perfect.
Roll to confirm. And that is 9 plus 100%. So that confirms. And if it hurts him though. 3, 6 plus another 5, 11. And that is 24 plus the Blade of Blood, which is another 3d6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus another 12 damage. So 24 plus 12, 36 damage. Did I take 5 damage?
36, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, you will cleave through it, and your crackling black blade will leave kind of like crackling blackness on either side of the wound that just starts to like disintegrate this thing. As it makes its way out of the wall, it's going to run into Photonos as it just kind of falls apart. And rephases in because it runs into Photonos and falls over. Crackling and dying.
Damn. Oh yeah.
Craig, you're alive.
Yay, Craig! Keep flying.
I did that.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? Thing is
They're like,
writhing and dying on the ground.
Is it more? Is it back to being like material as ethereal?
Yeah, it was more material because it like ran into Photonos and fell over.
Okay. Well, let's start trying to discern what this is. So, everyone start casting knowledges. I don't know if anyone has anything.
Local
We got
history.
Arcana and the Planes. That's all I can do. History as well, but I don't think history is gonna. Does my knowledge with the Drow like tell me like maybe more of why this thing is here or what this thing is?
Sure. Roll me an intelligence.
16 plus 4, so 20.
Seeing his like clothing and some of the medals that are on his chest, he looks like a lieutenant in some kind of military structure. Could be part of this navy that they've got going on. He didn't act or sound like a drow. And you've never known any to just phase through things.
And I had no idea about what he was yelling about either. We stole something.
I mean,
Now we shall.
that could be anything. You stole an airship, you have tesseracts, and 8 legendary items.
Yeah, I'm super in the dark. So okay.
Could be anything.
Hey,
Would
what
I
are these
be-
items?
Would I be able to roll to
The
see if he
artifacts that
casted
we
a spell?
spent the last couple sessions collecting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you. It wasn't a cast spell.
Thank you.
And yeah, I was referring to the items that we collected in the last couple sessions. Like, are they things that we can use to defend, or like,
Oh no, these
or are they just like not
These are
artifact level items? They're just artifacts. Gotcha.
These are artifact level items, as far as I understand. These are all just like Illumian high level shit.
To be fair,
Okay.
you guys haven't
I don't know
done-
how to use it.
You have spent 0 time doing anything with them.
To
So
also be fair, we
you have
haven't
no
had a
idea.
lot of time to do that.
I'm aware.
Yes.
That's
I'm
kind
carrying
of the
2
point.
backpacks and fighting people right now.
I think this is probably a decent time to kind of mend and fix and understand and locate and stuff.
Thea would love a nap. Just putting that out
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
100%.
Craig, what
Yeah.
are your plans? While you're steering the ship. Where are you going? You've made some solid distance. Those other ships are they've probably closed half the distance between them and the portal.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm away from them.
Correct.
Yeah, we're heading this way. They're heading this way towards the portal that we came in from and are fleeing away from. So,
Correct.
Is there? I guess I can't see the portals directly, right?
The like shimmering tubes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
make out
'cause-
where they are.
I
they're
can't see
like-
like what's in them.
No, you can see directly through them. You know exactly what's in them.
Oh, is there anything that reminds me
Seem
of
empty.
home of
No.
any kind?
No, you see directly through them, and you see, the dark blue purple space that fills everything around you. The other side of them.
Okay.
Like imagine like crinkly saran wrap, but in tube
Yeah.
form. You can just see right through it.
This
Right.
kind of makes me think of the currents in Finding Nemo.
Kinda, yeah. Kinda like that. Or like a more transparent version of like the Donnie Darko like tube things.
yeah.
definitely a movie I've seen.
Is there one close to us?
Close is relative, but yes. There's several you could head towards. You're looking for like one in the same direction you're going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep like going slightly towards the right.
Okay.
There's not like a clear.
You can, if you like, do more than slightly, like you start taking a pretty dramatic right, which still gives you distance between the ships and you. You can head towards what could probably be the closer one.
Sure, why not?
What are the rest of you up to?
Can we deem it relatively safe?
Nothing's going on right now.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna start taking inventory of the items that I have. Because I have a lot of shit on me right now. So.
Is there like a cabin area that we can like settle up in, or
Captain's quarters?
yeah, crew quarters?
Looking around, this isn't meant for like long distance travel, it seems. There's no place to sleep. Like there's a lot of storage in the like abdomen part of the ship. Then there's control rooms, there's like rooms with a long wooden table between the staircase and the control room, in between, kind of like where you guys were just fighting. And then down below used to be another platform until it was scraped off from the partial crash landing.
Welcome.
Choice.
And then the top is an open deck.
Look to Photnos and say, "Might you make a shelter for us?"
Yeah, sure. I can pop out the tiny hut, and then I'm just gonna.
Were you gonna
Once
set
that is
it
done,
up?
I'm just gonna go to everybody one by one and just make sure, like, is anybody still seriously hurt?
Okay. Where do you want to set it? Are you gonna set it up first, or are you gonna heal people first?
Quick idea about the placement of it. If we can set it up so that it encompasses the captain's chair.
I think we could do that.
Nice.
Why not?
Are you guys doing anything with the body? Just gonna leave it there.
Do we
Hold off
want
the
to?
ship.
Well,
I second that. We
yeah,
should get
but
rid
I
of
want
it.
to like,
It's just
But
like I'll
I
get up and
won't
pick it
be
out.
the one to get rid of it.
yeah, I want to
For obvious
like study this. I want to know why this thing was popping out of shadows. I want to know why this thing was like
Give me a search.
looking so demented.
Well, do you think you could like get a
Search
room
check?
or something?
I mean, are you like
Yes.
rifling through him, turning him over, or are you just looking at him really hard?
Yes, I am gonna stare at him until I know his knowledge.
I mean,
No,
I don't know what,
I'm-
figure
I'm gonna
this
start
out
rifling
means.
through him.
Okay.
I
You have
mean,
to describe
yeah.
actions.
Okay, well, I did not do very well. That is... Actually, no, that's okay. Spot check
Search.
was an 18.
Search.
Oh, search. Never mind, that is a 15.
We spend 20 minutes picking through his body.
Yeah, not too bad. You find a rapier. That's definitely magical. And you find another magical thing that's kind of like a brass Ouroboros snake biting its own tail in a circle. And then he's got on some funky looking gloves with like if a squid's face, like if a squid had a human face on the side of it instead of like eyes on either side of its head, like
Okay.
squid shape with tentacles, human face on the front.
Anime style anthropomorphic squid. Got it.
Sure. But creepy and not cool looking.
Not good. Not a good time. Got it.
Almost
Alright.
brainy more than like a tipped head.
Right. Does this look like anything I have seen
these
before?
three things are magical. No. Do you have a way to identify them?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out if I've seen anything with like this weird squid face before. If there's been like some dossier I've read.
No.
Okay. Well. Alright. Nope. I'm useless. So.
I mean, if you have meta knowledge, that's perfectly fine as well, since other people use that. But
I don't
Not that you
personally.
know of.
So.
okay. What are the rest of you up to?
This depends if the dead body is in the shelter or not.
Tao is just kind of rifling through the dead body, trying to figure out who this guy is, why he was here, and he put some items aside.
Cool. Fia's gone to the top deck.
Roll me a spot check while you're up there. Where are you looking around?
I will be looking out of the ship.
Right.
I don't know.
Towards anything? Are you looking back at the
Uh,
portal? Are you looking in the direction Crag's headed? Are you just kinda
More like
looking
to the
around?
sides, I think, because that's where all the pretty stuff. I mean, forward's cool and backward's cool. But,
I
you
mean,
know.
everywhere around you, for the most part, is the same. Dark.
Well, it's like, you know, when you're on like a road trip, right? You look out the windows to the side, like look in front or behind you. Spot check. That is going to be a 16.
Okay. I will come right back to you. What is everyone else doing, in case you haven't told me yet? Cheville.
Help and heal, but still chilling out with the Kragan crew,
Just hanging out. Okay.
just in case anything else comes down.
Yeah. So, Crag, you make it to the mouth of this tunnel. Begin entering it, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You begin to enter the tunnel. You're kind of looking around, seeing this thing. It is, you know, if the ship's 20 feet across, this thing's easily 600 feet across. Like, you could fit a small moon through the opening of this thing. As you guys go in, nothing really seems to change, to you, feeling-wise at least. After you glance at that for a while, you kind of like look back towards the other ships, and you see that the hand has moved a little bit. It's not just like a floating kind of open limp hand. Some of the fingers have curled back into the palm a bit, and its index finger remains slightly pointed. It still has a curve to it, but the rest of the fingers are curling back a bit. You all begin to hear a very, very low rumble throughout all of the air.
Rumbles. I mean, is there air in space?
It would be really weird that anything would rumble in open space.
Right. My
What is
thinking
it
is now,
rumbling
after
against?
realizing there's no shadows because there's no light, why is
Well,
there
there is
sound
light.
all of a sudden?
There is light. There's no like central light source
Wow.
to cast a shadow.
Not direct, right?
Wait, how are we? If we're not in an enclosed ship, how are we breathing?
Seems fine.
Does-
If it's an open deck?
Yeah, does anyone feel off about the rumbles?
Sure what to make of the rumbles.
Probably coming from whatever scary shit is back there. I can't do anything about that. I don't think, anyway. Maybe it's somewhere in this stuff. 'Cause I
Hopefully we're fleeing it, I guess.
Who's on the deck? Who's in the ship? I know Fia's on
I'm
the
on
deck.
the. Oh no, I'm probably below decks.
You tell me. Where are you?
I'm below the deck.
Yeah, I'm below deck.
Well,
Assuming nobody said that they were low on health above.
Oh, I'm like a little less than half. So, and Craig
Oh,
is
really?
also pretty beat up. So,
I feel
Yeah, I
feel
thought we
half
were setting
what I
up
give you,
camp.
so-
yeah, so
Okay.
I am low on health.
Yeah, as you
Alright.
walk back down into the ship, waiting for them to set up a little something so you all can finally get some sleep. The entire ship lurches super hard to the right.
me?
Briskly and suddenly. Craig, you have no idea what's going on as you feel this strong force both push you and pull you, as if you were a fly and a human decided to move you. You
Right.
lurch super hard to the right. Get pulled out of this tube through into another tube, and you are moving at some pretty aggressive speed. Much faster than you were going, and you were going what you thought was the fastest you could.
Do we have to make saves
not fighting
on the boat?
No, you're all gonna lurch. Some of you might like stumble over or like catch yourselves on the walls, but like things have shifted.
We all know Fia fell on her face, okay? But nobody was around to see it, so it's fine.
Making sure nobody was falling off into whatever this space is.
No, you guys are all in the ship at this point.
By the way, 14 to Tau and 20 to Cheville.
Much appreciated.
love you.
10 minutes pass. Another 10 minutes pass.
Fia's gonna show up in the same room as.
Do you have any ability to steer the ship? Otherwise, can you steer it away from this thing? Like, are we just at the mercy of it?
She's gonna what?
I mean, I can try, but
Hold on. What's Fia doing?
Well, Fia is going to go up to Craig and ask if that's like if she turned the ship, because we don't know that.
Craig?
my whole
doesn't
concentration is on steering the ship.
Yeah.
I
Craig,
can't
don't think they can answer.
leave a message. Craig, what were you saying?
I think they're just saying that they don't know how to. They can't respond.
Yeah.
I know, but what were you before I had
Oh,
to
about
go
stealing the
back?
ship.
Yeah. You
Oh, I was like I could fight it, but you said that it was
you feel like you're in a very rapid river.
yeah.
Like there's a very big tide pulling you through this other tube that you've been shoved into. You are moving along
Try to
it.
go diagonally
Anytime
down
it like moves,
out of it. Go with the flow, but like towards the side. And try to get out.
Sure. Give me a concentration check. But like as you're moving around, if it like has a bend or a slight turn and a turn back, like you guys go with the tube perfectly each time.
It works. Oh,
What'd you get?
8. God.
It is really hard to fight, but concentrating, trying to figure out any way or maybe catch it on like a tight bend and use the forward momentum to maybe help like squeak a little change in direction out. You do see way out in the distance this like nebulous cloud kind of circling around a central point. It's almost like a big donut of fog clouds.
Is that in the portal, or is this like outside?
Way out in the distance. You are kind of going towards it, kind of not.
Okay.
It's in the forward direction, but it's hard to describe three-dimensional space travel with just words.
Yeah. Okay.
The ship begins shaking a little bit from the turbulence as you're moving faster and faster through this tube. Everyone feels it.
Faster and faster to the portal, or faster and faster
In this tube,
out of it?
you're just moving down it. You don't know where it goes.
I try to get out of it again.
No chance.
Okay.
You guys have about 5-10 minutes. The turbulence is going to increase. You want to do anything?
I think we can.
No, we could jump off. We can do stuff.
You can cast
Sure,
spells.
jump off and-
you can
I'm jesting.
search around. What do you want to do? You can make a prayer. You could pull
Holding on for dear life.
Crag out of the chair. Can you guys hear me?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you
Craig, can you stand up? Just standing up, stop the ship. God,
Can I stand up?
give me a concentration. What? God damn it.
10.
Did you say 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You try, your vision begins to pull from the ship a bit, but you just can't quite feel your body. You still feel like you are the ship. You can tell, though, that you are rapidly approaching this ring of smoke. This nebulous area. Ship is shaking more and more as it approaches the ring of cloud. The turbulence grows, begins to batter the ship a bit. Everyone except for Crag, give me a ride check. Or a balance, whichever's better.
Oof. I'm not whatever's happening right now.
23 for me, and then yep.
I didn't hear anyone else's thing because my
17
internet
is
keeps
mine.
cutting. Okay.
That's
I
gonna
got
be
a
a 3
4.
for Thea.
A 3, a 4, a 17.
17, I got a 23.
Quattro, baby.
4, 4, 3, 17, and 23.
I should specify it on a nat 1.
Okay.
Or-
Alright. You, are going faster and faster. None of you, other than Crag, can see this, but the, ship moves, towards the end of this tube into the dense clouds, and as the clouds part, directly in front of you is a large chunk of rock, basically. A small island, floating about 80 feet from you, and you're moving at about 800 feet around. The ship is going to plunge straight into the island, and we'll take a break. I'm gonna make another drink and go to the bathroom.
Righty, dighty. See y'all soon.